step in. Ball gets back to compete. Now it's Deeds again from deep in the mid-range.
Tony Ricks was game 6 strike, did not play last year. The Bucks and Jazz were not on the schedule against the Chuck.
Heat out on the break, gets it off to Lottie, and he'll lay it in. Three of their own. Rhea's got 34.
This has been the game of the rookies. Rhea and Kev going head-to-head in the scoring. Almost.
Quick little 4-0 run for Jazz game to kick off quarter number 2.
And they're able to take off here.
And compete.
Last year, it's a
Jokic, 10 seconds to work with. Lonnie goes straight on in. Takes a step in. Ball gets back to compete. Now it's Deeds again from deep in the mid-range.
Tony Ricks was game 6 strike, did not play last year. The Bucks and Jazz were not on the schedule against the Chuck.
Heat out on the break, gets it off to Lottie, and he'll lay it in. Three of their own. Rhea's got 34.
This has been the game of the rookies. Rhea and Kev going head-to-head in the scoring. Almost.
Quick little 4-0 run for Jazz game to kick off quarter number 2.
And they're able to take off here.
And compete.
Last year, it's a
Jokic, 10 seconds to work with. Lonnie goes straight on in. Takes a step in. Ball gets back to compete. Now it's Deeds again from deep in the mid-range.
Tony Ricks was game 6 strike, did not play last year. The Bucks and Jazz were not on the schedule against the Chuck.
Heat out on the break, gets it off to Lottie, and he'll lay it in. Three of their own. Rhea's got 34.
This has been the game of the rookies. Rhea and Kev going head-to-head in the scoring. Almost.
Quick little 4-0 run for Jazz game to kick off quarter number 2.
And they're able to take off here.
And compete.
Last year, it's a
Jokic, 10 seconds to work with. Lonnie goes straight on in. Takes a step in. Ball gets back to compete. Now it's Deeds again from deep in the mid-range.
Tony Ricks was game 6 strike, did not play last year. The Bucks and Jazz were not on the schedule against the Chuck.
Heat out on the break, gets it off to Lottie, and he'll lay it in. Three of their own. Rhea's got 34.
This has been the game of the rookies. Rhea and Kev going head-to-head in the scoring. Almost.
Quick little 4-0 run for Jazz game to kick off quarter number 2.
And they're able to take off here.
And compete.
Last year, it's a
Jokic, 10 seconds to work with. Lonnie goes straight on in. Takes a step in. Ball gets back to compete. Now it's Deeds again from deep in the mid-range.
Tony Ricks was game 6 strike, did not play last year. The Bucks and Jazz were not on the schedule against the Chuck.
Heat out on the break, gets it off to Lottie, and he'll lay it in. Three of their own. Rhea's got 34.
This has been the game of the rookies. Rhea and Kev going head-to-head in the scoring. Almost.
Quick little 4-0 run for Jazz game to kick off quarter number 2.
And they're able to take off here.
And compete.
Last year, it's a
Jokic, 10 seconds to work with. Lonnie goes straight on in. Takes a step in. Ball gets back to compete. Now it's Deeds again from deep in the mid-range.
Tony Ricks was game 6 strike, did not play last year. The Bucks and Jazz were not on the schedule against the Chuck.
Heat out on the break, gets it off to Lottie, and he'll lay it in. Three of their own. Rhea's got 34.
This has been the game of the rookies. Rhea and Kev going head-to-head in the scoring. Almost.
Quick little 4-0 run for Jazz game to kick off quarter number 2.
And they're able to take off here.
And compete.
Last year.
All right. How is everybody doing? We are back for another, hopefully, great night of Jazz gaming. Yesterday, if you missed it, they went 2-0. So they won their 2 series last night. Great start to the 3 season. They faced off against the Warriors in their first series, took down the defending 5v5 champs. Their second series, they took down the Kings. Tonight, they'll be facing off against the 2-0 Lakers in their first series. So this is a game to watch. The Lakers brought in, well, a lot of changes. So we're going to see Kai out there. We're going to see VC out there. And then we're going to see the one standover, who is crazy. He's going to be holding down the big man position. In their games yesterday, it was a lot of Kai shooting. And then when teams started to buckle down on that, it was a lot of VC getting touches. So we'll see if they work Crazy into it. In fives, Crazy is very much a defensive guy. He's a passer. He likes to gamble and try to just cause chaos on defense. And we'll see how he plays in threes, if he dials it back at all, or what exactly he's looking for. Kai is going to be somebody who's looking to put the ball in the hoop, and that's what the Jazz are going to have to shut down. So you see same lineup as yesterday, Kai, VC, and Crazy. Hopefully, if this doesn't go full screen, I thought it might. No worries. We're just going to adjust this. Get this all set up if I can. Let me back this out. I appreciate you hopping in already, G-Scones. Give me one moment to get this sized up correctly. It's going to look a bit wonky for a second. They did not go full screen on their side. So for game 1, it might be a little wonky. You're going to have to hang with me. Game 2 and everything moving forward, we'll get it all figured out. But for game 1, you're going to have to hang with me. It's going to be a little bit wonky. All right. So a good start there. Excuse me, a poor start is the Lakers ended up getting that first bucket. See, I'm struggling here myself. All right. So it's going to be Justin working here with the ball. Bring it over the middle. Justin was tremendous yesterday, especially in their second series. We'll see what he can do starting here, if he can continue that. In the first series, he was, I don't want to say bad, but he was hot and cold. Second series, he really turned it on. Now they have Kaze doing post spins, fading midi. Bit unorthodox offensively, but they get it to go. You see the Jazz smiling over there. They don't know what just happened. Kaze was pulling something out of his bag of tricks that we haven't seen before. Now there's going to be a foul there. Every time we get a little stoppage, I'll try to get it resized a little better. I know, not ideal to get this started, but we're still kind of getting our feet wet in terms of threes and trying to get everything figured out. As you see, an easy slam there. And the Lakers are going to go up 4-2 on the Jazz. Sorry, Miami, your face is getting a little chopped off there. All right, now it's Kaze working over to Justin in the corner. Justin bringing it over the top. Holding, working back to the wing, gets it to Miami. Now a handoff to Kaze. Kaze fading, no. Justin driving, layup, dunk stick. Thought he might be going for the layup. He decides to go with the reverse slam instead and greens it. That ties the game up. It's going to be called a shooting foul on Crazy as well, but you don't have to worry about those in threes. A nice steal there from Kaze. Justin with the ball over the top on the Jazz. Are they going to look to slow it up or attack early? Justin attacks early. A ferocious slam again. Back-to-back big dunks for Justin to put the Jazz up 6-4. Now it's Kai working out. Crazy in the corner. Back to Kai. Stolen again. That time it's Miami. Over to Kaze in the corner. Kaze pump faking. Justin on the wing. And it's going to be a foul by VC. We'll see what the Jazz can set up. They had some inbounds plays last time. Do they go to one here? No, they're going to work it to Justin. 10 seconds still to go. See a little double wrap up. Had Kaze cutting double action there. Now they go to Miami on the slit. Miami dunks it home. Great finish there by Miami. Jazz lead 8-4. This is a great spot to be. You just want to make sure that you can maintain this into the mid game, or I mean into the late game. Pass back to Kai. Kai gets him off balance. Takes an easy 2. Keeps the Lakers in the game. They get it to Kaze. Works it back to Justin. Justin trying to get a quick one maybe. Behind the back, working in that right corner. Screen from Kaze. He was expecting the slip. Kaze did not. Now it's Justin isolating. 8 seconds to go. He has the switch. Kai on him. Is that good? No. 47% contested. Foul by Miami. VC with the ball. Jazz trying to tear it off him. They get to the corner of Crazy. Back to Kai. Lots of ball movement. Back to Crazy again. Tries to dunk it. Justin takes him out of it. Crazy's cold. Jazz going the other way. Justin for three. No good. Tip rebound. Jazz come up with the Justin for three again in the corner. That's his spot, and it's good. Jazz lead 11-6. Good determination on both sides there. Justin got beat on the cut. Got back underneath. Stopped Crazy from dunking the ball. Then you saw him miss the shot. The Jazz chased down the rebound. And they end up getting 3 points out of it. How Crazy with the iceberg beneath him. They get it to Kai. Kai working out. Back to Justin. Get it to Crazy again underneath. Crazy passing back to Kai. Cross corner. VC. Is that open? No. Rebound Jazz. Pass tipped away. Miami comes up with it. Jazz looking to slow it up. They find Justin. Justin, quick three. Good. Just when he thought they were going to set up their offense, they find Justin always relocating off ball. Absolutely, Scones. This has been tremendous defense from him. Maybe a jinx there as they find an easy three, but the Jazz have been hounding so far on almost every possession, and that's what we saw yesterday out of them. They're just they play at such a frenetic pace defensively as Justin tries to shoot the gap shot. No good. Early and contested. Kai trying to answer with a three, and that's a huge swing there for the Lakers. 6 straight points. Not what you're looking for when you hold the lead the Jazz did. You want to try to get the easy buckets. That's just Justin's play style. They get it to Kaze. They're going to launch another three. That one's good from Kaze. Jazz lead by 5. They're closing in on that magical 21-point number. Try to get a quick one, and they do. Justin's going to pop his takeover. Justin throwing it up to Kaze. Kaze stumbling. Can he settle himself? He does. Almost picked off. Now it's Justin isolating VC. Working back over the middle. They quick slip. Kaze down low. Two-handed finish. Jazz 2 points away from winning now. Kai with badge himself. Lakers are going to have to try to get up some threes and get some stops. Jazz are going to be trying to keep them off that three-point line. Will they just sacrifice a 2? Kai isolating the guard. They throw it down to Crazy. Crazy with the dunk. Jazz do give up the 2. Anything here would end it. Justin gets the blow by. Can he capitalize? Crossover. Backing out. Has Crazy on him. Had space for a 3. Didn't shoot. He's going to shoot that one. No good. And a quick foul by Miami. Going to force the Lakers to set up their offense. That was great rotational defense from the Lakers to keep Justin thinking. Got the shot he wanted, but couldn't knock it down at the end of it. The Lakers going to opt for another quick 2. Jazz still can end the game here with a 2 or a 3. Justin gets the blow by. Going to the rim. They throw to Miami. Open in the corner. Miami, good! And that's how game 1 is going to end. Jazz win 22-18. Nice showing there. As you saw a great pass from Justin. He read the defense. Last time he drove to the rim, they ran that same rotation. Justin was ready for it. They found Miami in the corner. Okay. Now again, you have to bear with me. There's just a little, sizing's a little off, but not too bad. We're going to try to just get this adjusted if we can, so that we don't have so much dead space. All right. Now we're looking a little more stream-like. We'll have to check the scoreboard when it pops in. Like I said, hopefully all these things will be ironed out sooner rather than later, but whole new system. Twitch going to the teams page. The 2K League going to the teams page. Working through Discord, working through OBS. So I appreciate everyone hanging around, all the Jazz fans coming in. We had a great stream yesterday, and it always helps when the Jazz are winning like they are. They take another game one there. And that was largely off the back of their great defense once again, and I think that's the difference maker for this Jazz team. They have a lot of talent offensively when you talk about Kaze and Miami's shooting and what Justin is able to give you at guard. But even more so is how they're able to stop people defensively, and that's something that I think was widely overlooked when they drafted this team. The questions were really, what's Justin going to give you offensively? People knew Miami played lanes, but how solid could he be? How solid rotationally could his defense be? And what we've seen so far through the first two series, then into game one, is all three of these guys you cannot pick on them. They're not somebody that you can just target. They are just so sound. They play off of each other so well. And they're incredibly aggressive. That's the biggest thing. They are the most aggressive defense that I have seen so far in threes. I know it's only day two, but they are just harassing people 94 feet, making you think twice about every decision, making you, think, do I want to shoot this, dunk this, pass this? They're playing two so well. They're playing in space so well. And that's just not what we have seen across the league. So that's how the Jazz have really separated themselves, is all of their defensive stops and all the turnovers that they force. We'll see here going into game two if it's a similar outcome. Hopefully it is. The game got a little bit scary at the end as the Jazz kind of let the Lakers hang around a bit, but ultimately they did pull it out. Game two here coming up. The Jazz started very strong, carried it all the way through, and then at the end, just a couple miscues let the Lakers hang around. See if this is cutting off the scoreboard at all when it pops up. Poor Miami's just hidden behind the Jazz's score bug. Don't expect to see a lot of changes of archetypes, especially not lineups, in between games, mid-series. It's 1-0. The Jazz just took game one. What was the final score? 22-17, I believe. Justin's going to get a quick two there. Get this game off and going early. So does Jazz 1-0. Now we see Kai working over the left side, trying to get the quick slip back to VC. Good rotational defense, making him think. Crazy in the corner. Back to Kai. 7 seconds. Kai crossing over, wants the dunk. Kicks it back out to VC, gets the Jazz moving, and VC knocks it down. There wasn't a real reason to move there, but sometimes you just get a little antsy on defense, getting ready to help the helper. You see another quick two for the Jazz there as they slam it home. Lakers trying to get a quick one themselves. Kai steps back for three, and it's good. Lakers lead 6-4. Kaze getting the ball now, getting it to Justin. Quick screen. Justin going to the rim. Had Kaze on the pop, but late getting it there. Now working off the right wing. Has Crazy. Crossover. To the rim. 360 again. Justin has been the flashiest dunker in threes so far this season. I don't know if he has packages on that other people aren't running, or if he's on a different archetype than Meta, but you have not seen as many people pull out the 360s, the windmills, the reverses, all the flashy stuff that he has. Hesitation, now down to Miami, and he gets another dunk. Tie game here, 8-8 for the Jazz. Kai try and get to the rim, and gets punched away by Kaze. Tried to get a quick one there. Thought he could sneak through. Kaze says, not in my house. Get that messy junk out of my painted area. Again, they're going to try to get a quick one. Justin says no, turns him away. And finally, they are able to bully the little guy. They couldn't get any help down there for him, but stout defense for much of that possession. A couple rebounds just didn't go the Jazz's way. Justin almost gets it taken away. Now it's Kaze getting it back to Justin. Working left, and that's Justin turning it over. He tried to throw it back across to the other wing. Got a poor animation as this player was caught spinning around, and it's going to be a turnover and 2 quick points for the Lakers. Now Miami pass fakes but gets it taken off of him. Kai going to the rim. Kai reverse layup. Good. Lakers up 6. Can't say the Jazz did anything necessarily wrong in terms of a gameplay, what they were doing, but 2 poor outcomes is a quick dunk there. And the Lakers are up 14-10. Now they get it down to VC. Can VC finish? No, Miami turns him away. Now Miami gets it to Justin. A big possession here for the Jazz. Crossing over is Justin. Small dunk meter, 360 again. No good that time. It's crazy. Getting it back to Kai. For whatever reason, I guess the man in the corner met him just early enough, and it took away his entire dunk meter. That would have been very difficult to time. Kai working behind the back. Gets VC with a bit of space. Good. Huge swing there as the Lakers go up 7. What could have been a 2-point game is now a 7-point game. Justin in the left corner was open. Gets Kaze, who's also open, and that's good. This might be the stop of the game. A stop here. Stop and score, I should say, keeps the Jazz in it. Any bucket would really make it quite tough to come back. Watch for the Lakers to try to get a cut or a quick 2, maybe a quick slip. They step up on Kai. Kai gets the switch he wants. They get it to VC in the corner. He's going to have to try to hit Kai back, and he does, under the rim, back to Crazy. He's double cutting, and Miami's going to pick up the foul there, maybe for the better. As it looked like Justin got beat on the cut. That puts a fresh 14 on the shot clock. What do they do off of it? VC going baseline. Gets the man jumping, reverse slam. Poor jump there. It's not often you see players go for that close shot. Perhaps he thought he was going to maintain his momentum and keep going and try to dunk it. Now Justin going to take the 2, knowing the Jazz need stops anyways. He gets his badge off of it. Tough road ahead. Jazz are going to need about 2 or 3 consecutive stops. And it's not going to come as VC dunks at home and they tie up the series 1-1. That game was really lost when the Jazz had a couple turnovers in the mid-game. You saw Justin get the poor wraparound pass going to the opposite wing, and then Miami tries to pass fake and gets fluked. So in terms of that, there's not much to take away. It's not something you're going to change. Those are just plays that happen throughout the game, and sometimes you get unlucky. So not a lot of takeaways for the Jazz as to what to work on going into Game 3. You just hope you're a little bit luckier, and maybe later in the series that luck comes back to you. For anyone just coming in, we just wrapped up Game 2. Jazz won Game 1. Lakers won Game 2. Is 1-1 series now. Heading into game number 3. This is much of what we saw from the Lakers last night when they went 2-0. Where Crazy's not getting many touches. If it isn't a backdoor, he's practically never getting the ball. He doesn't shoot very often. When he gets it in the corner, it's because they need a bailout, need a reset to get to back to Kai. VC is the main secondary scorer. He's the one getting most of the cuts. He's the one getting the wrap-ups, getting the corner threes. And then obviously the main scorer is Kai. He has a very high usage rate for this team. It's all going to go through Kai for better or worse. They will go down with him. He's going to be the one handling the ball, making the decisions. A little different from what we see from the Jazz. When Justin was cooking yesterday, that's how their offense looked. Everything went through Justin, do or die. But throughout the game, you'll see a lot of ball movement. They'll get a cut, and then they'll come up to the free throw line. They'll hit whatever. Miami's going to pass fake. Kaze's going to cut behind him. Justin's relocating on the wing or the corner. Just a lot of different off-ball movement. They're playing in an unorthodox style, and that's what's been keeping teams on their toes, I think, early, as most teams are running a standard pick and roll with whoever the point guard is guarding. Then they're going to try to get the switch or a quick slip to attack the point guard. And that, it's not that the Jazz don't do that, but they also mix in a lot of other things. And it's throwing teams off early. In that second game, it just didn't go their way because of a couple unlucky things. But expect to see more of that in game 3 here as they hopefully get it started up soon. And it looks like the lobby is just now getting up and going. Both teams prepping for game 3. 1-1 series so far. I believe I saw earlier that Dietrich brought out an inside center and they were running that in threes. I don't expect to see much of that in threes. It's not something you typically see because of the nature of the game mode. There are advantages to it. You can get more offensive rebounds or just secure more rebounds in general. They're generally better defenders. They might be a little faster, but you sacrifice so much, and it allows the power forward to guard the center on the other side, and you don't really get to attack the mismatches that you normally would because they have to be setting a screen or standing block in certain circumstances. You see a quick 2 there from the Lakers. The Jazz's early defense has not been great in the 3 games so far, or the 2 games so far, now coming into game 3. Can they get it to Justin on the runoff? They do. Justin over to Miami, now to Kaze. Not getting what they wanted, and they get it back to Justin to set it up. Quick foul there from VC. We also haven't seen too many Jazz inbounds plays. We saw some yesterday. Maybe they'll break one out here. They have just a simple Kaze Dex. Now the off ball for Justin. So a little something there. They're cooking up. That was something they were very creative with yesterday. Justin trying to dunk stick again. He's aggressive with those, but they're getting met early, which means he's going to have to make a read off of it. The Lakers are selling and rotating very early to make sure he can't get that clear lane for the dunk stick on that inside-out playmaker build. He's on, as you see the Lakers trying to save the ball, and they do. 2 Jazz players run away from it, and it's going to be a 3 for the Lakers. A mental error there. There's no way that play should have happened. Now the Jazz perhaps a bit flustered as they're throwing the ball all the way up court. Justin going to the rim again. Run out 3, wide open. Good. Big time shot. Justin pulls the old okey doke out again. That's his classic move, and Miami there with a steal on the inbounds. Justin had the 3, didn't shoot it. Now he's going to shoot that one, heavily contested. And they waste the turnover from Miami, and it's going to be a 6-point swing as they give up a 3 on the other end. Kai runs the break in threes like nobody else. He will give up some threes at the risk of getting them back. Miami thought about shooting that one, doesn't. Now walks into the corner wide open. Good. But a couple plays from the Jazz right there where they had a chance to really swing the game. They did not take advantage. Justin had a 3, ended up shooting a smothered. Then the loose ball play. Ultimately, though, they are only down 2. Kai crossing over, denies the screen, runs back the other way, and that's a veteran move there. You see him just go a tiny bit to the left, pull the defender into the screen, and then run back wing as the defender's caught in the screen animation. Justin thinking about going to the rim, backing up, into the corner is Kaze. Kaze back to Justin. They're looking for the slip, it's picked off! Justin not playing as sharp as so far, and the Lakers are going to go up 13-6. Jazz needs something here. Justin almost turns it over. They get it back to him. Going to the rim. 2-handed slam is good. Jazz trail by 5 now. Big stop as Kai has his badge. He'll likely have it for most of the game. Can he walk into one here? He's going to go to the rim. They find, who was that? Crazy wide open. Crazy 3 is good. And that might be the dagger for game number 3. Jazz not out of it yet, though. They get it to Miami, back to Justin. They're trying to do a lot of their pass backs. Justin in the corner, 3, no good. That one stings. They needed it to stay alive in this one. They find VC on a cut. He slams it home, 8-18 in game number 3. An ugly showing here. Now it's Justin with the dunk stick once again. Maybe just playing for some pride in game number 3. Crazy back to Kai. Over to VC in the corner, wide open. They're trying to gamble on defense. It's going to be a 21-10 victory here in game number 3 for the Lakers. Not a great showing there. And again, it was those couple plays in the middle. Game number 2, we saw them lose off of plays that weren't exactly their fault. You saw the pass from Justin get picked off, the fluke to Miami, which isn't his fault. Here, a couple plays are, you saw the loose ball that they didn't chase down. That's like virtual laziness, not going to the ball. The Lakers come up with it, get a 3 out of it. And then Miami gets the steal, a huge play. I think it was a 2-point game at that time, like 7-9. And Justin passes up a shot, ultimately ends up shooting a smother. They don't score. And then the Lakers go get a 3 right off of his miss. Those are big time plays in the middle of the game that really swing it. And we've seen it happen twice now in games 2 and 3. Jazz with their backs against the wall. You know, that game was 21-10. It looks on the scoreboard much worse than it was. That was not a game that they were just utterly dismantled. But those few plays that all lead to 3s, it feels like every time they're making a mistake, it leads to a Kai 3. Because of the way that he's so aggressive in transition, that's what they're coming up with every time. The Jazz have to capitalize. I guess they have one of 2 ways. They can work harder on the offensive glass, knowing if they get it, it will lead to a free bucket because Kai's on the other side of the court, or they just have to have somebody getting back with him every time, if that's the way they want to go. So they have 2 options, really. Neither one's a bad option, but they have to commit to one of them because of what Kai's been doing in transition. Getting the lobby up and going here for anybody just popping in. The Jazz are down 2-1. Jazz won game 1, lost games 2 and 3. Now we'll see what they can do here in game number 4. After this one, for any of our Jazz fans that are looking for more action, once this series concludes, they will be playing again at 8:15 Eastern time. So that would be about an hour from now. They'll be facing off against Blazer 5. So that's the game to look for after this, the series to look forward to after this one. The Lakers took down the Blazers in game 5. It was a thrilling back and forth series. They won 3-2. The Lakers looking to take down the Jazz here. We'll see what the Jazz can pull out in game number 4. Hasn't been their best showing so far, but the scores have looked much worse than the games actually were. It will be the Jazz starting with the ball. They get it to Miami, and it's going to be a quick turnover as Kai's active hands get the steal there. VC trying to get a quick one, running it out. Now it's Justin guarding Kai. Isolation. Kai going to the rim, crossover, met at the rim, but he finishes the tough layup. Not an easy finish there. And a costly mistake early by the Jazz. On that turnover, Justin, can he answer with a 3, though? No, he misses another one. It's Miami with the rebound, but stolen away. And it's just plays like that. There aren't many possessions in a 3s game. So every one of those mistakes is magnified, and that's not Miami's fault off the rebound, but it comes off the Justin miss, and that's what ultimately hurts them. Try to get it down low, and it's a steal. Miami with the ball. Trying to be careful with it. Jazz playing the lanes, or excuse me, the Lakers playing the lanes so actively. You saw the very first play of the game, Miami thought he had an easy pass back to Justin to set up the offense, and Kai was lurking, waiting for it. Now it's Kaze setting the screen. They try to dot the rotation over to Miami. Miami hop-stepping to the rim. Can he get it to go? Yes. Ties the game up there. Nice move. Walking the baseline. Sometimes a little risky as he might go out of bounds, but that time he's able to get the bucket. Now Kai gets the switch once again. Justin having to guard him isolation style. Kai bail out to the corner. Justin hanging with Crazy down low. He gets the steal. Can they get it to Miami? No. Justin pushing it, looking for Miami now. Miami pump faking, getting it to Kaze. And now it's Kai having to guard Justin. They try to work the rotation. Justin had an opening, a couple openings. Doesn't shoot off of any of them. Shooting foul and one. No. Justin, a little gun shy. Not what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, he was so aggressive. Now we're seeing him back off a lot of those shots that he was taking. Almost a steal there for VC. Now backing it up is Justin shooting. Open. Good. Big time shot there, and the Jazz go up 5-2. You'll see the Lakers inbound to VC, getting it back to Kai. Screen being set. Kai walking to the rim, gets a man jumping. He had the layup, didn't take it. He's ultimately going to get it anyways. That time with the standing dunk. Jazz miscommunication on the rotation. It all started with a poor jump to start it. Justin backing up, looking for that peak shot again. Not there. He gets the switch. Kaze in the corner. Awkward catch. Knocks it down anyways. 2 big shots for the Jazz. And they now go up 8-4. Kai working. He gets a quick dunk to VC. Lakers have been very good at just getting timely buckets when they need them, getting something easy, not something they have to work for. Can the Jazz answer with an easy one of their own? And they can. And that gives Justin his badge. He off of 1 made shot and 3 assists. Assists help your takeover so much in this game. Can Justin make it back to the corner? He will not, and Crazy punishes the Jazz with a 3-pointer. Cuts it down to a 1-point lead. Justin with his badge now. What can he do? You always see the guards pick the sharpshooting badge. It's the one that gives you the biggest advantage in this game. Kaze wide open. Good. Back and forth 3-pointers from each team. That sharpshooting badge just has so much gravity. Kai trying to shoot over the smaller defender. Can't do it. They throw it to Justin. Working full court. Justin walk out to the corner. Wide open. Very early. Wide open with the sharp badge. That could have been a put-away shot for the Jazz. Instead, it's the Lakers going the other way. They're not able to get anything early. Jazz playing some good defense. Almost a steal there. 4-point game still. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Get it back to Crazy. Layup. No good. Justin. Full court pass. Now the Jazz are running and gunning. Makes it a 6-point lead. Kai watch the walkout 3. That's what he's ultimately looking for. They sacrifice the quick 2 in an effort to guard that, and I agree with that decision. Screen, pick and pop, Miami wide open, big time shot, it's good! Jazz go up 7. What a play call there. Justin using his sharp badge to actually get other people open. He has not scored a dunk, a 3, anything since he's popped his badge. He popped it when he had 3 points, 3 assists. He now has 3 points, 6 assists. 3 more assists came since he popped his sharp badge. They almost get the steal there. They cannot. Justin may be looking to end it. Corner to corner pass, risky one over to Kaze. Now Justin. Man reaches out. They rotate. 4 seconds. What's Justin going to get up? Kaze walks it to the corner. Fade. Good! Kaze could have set his feet, but didn't doubt it for a second as he fades away, and the Jazz force a game 5. If this is anything like yesterday, we saw the Jazz pull out a game 5 against the Warriors in another back and forth series like this. We'll see how they come out here. You have to think the momentum is in the Jazz's favor. Lakers had a very poor showing there in their game number 4. And that wasn't a perfect game from the Jazz. You saw Justin miss that big shot in the corner wide open with badge. You saw a couple mistakes. You saw Justin missed a shot. Miami got the board. He got fluked, turned it over. So it wasn't a perfect game by any means, and they still were able to win pretty comfortably. So they have to be feeling good going into this game number 5. If you're the Lakers, you know, you're thinking back to those games 2 and 3. What did we do well in those? What can we build off of? And if anything, maybe they're thinking we just got unlucky. There were a couple times that game where they played a lane, or I'm sure they felt they played the lane. They reached on it and did not get the steal. So we will have to see how they come out playing defense if they're going to keep gambling like that. Hoping to get the luck they got in games 2 and 3. Not the games, you know, not game 4 where their guys were just reaching right past the ball's going past their face. And, you know, depending on who you ask, if you ask the Jazz, they're saying he reached too early, he reached too late, he wasn't in position. And if you're asking the Lakers, they're saying, you know, the game is screwing us over, we played that perfectly, you got lucky. So it's all just a matter of perspective when it comes to those plays. That's exactly right. Momentum, hopefully here, will carry into game 5. Justin started being aggressive. He pulled out the move that he's pulled out time and time again, walking that dunk out for the corner 3 in the left corner. He shot the very early. Maybe he was tired. I don't know what his stamina was looking like, but that's his kind of style. He wants to use the threat of him slashing to get threes up or to set up other cuts, to set up other people for threes. Not that he won't take his dunks, because he'll dunk you right out of a game. But then teams start fearing the dunk so much that he's able to set up other things off of it. Kai working for a quick one, floats it up and over. I thought Kaze might get there to punch it away, but there was just enough air underneath it. VC goes for the quick fluke, can't get it. The Lakers have defended the inbounds about as good as anybody that the Jazz have faced so far. They're really shutting down all the space, taking away all the space in between the inbounder, and that's a bad pass by Justin. It's going to lead to a turnover and a dunk going the other way. Poor start here for the Jazz in game number 5. Now you see him hitting Kaze. Justin almost runs off, then kind of fakes his teammate out, almost led to a turnover, but the Jazz do come up with it. Justin going to the rim, Kaze open, pump fakes it, back to Justin in the corner for the mid-range, good. That is an iffy shot for Kaze. It would have been wide open if he shot it, but the defender one-stepped him in the corner. You have another guy shading from the other side, so there's absolutely a pocket to shoot it, but in the moment, it's tough to read that fast. You don't want to shoot a smothered early in the shot clock. That's a big-time steal there for Miami on the slip. Now it's Kaze going the other way, muscling his man to the rim, and the layup's good. Tied up ball game 4-4. And just like that, the Jazz are back in it after a couple poor plays to start the game. Kai trying to shoot over the screen, can't do it. Justin switches onto him. Will Justin try to play the lane? Kaze pokes it away. Can the Jazz come up with it? No! You see them all reacting to that one. They thought maybe they should have been able to dive for it and save it like we saw the Lakers do. What was that, game number 3? But they're unable to. They cut quickly on Justin. He has generally defended cuts well. This series, not as much. Justin gets the blow by. Crazy shading it. Justin to the rim. Tries to throw the pop. Crazy jumps out. Can they get it to Kaze? He wraps up some poor spacing from the Jazz there. Now the screen almost pulled VC into a steal. That was lucky for the Jazz that it didn't. It was a lucky animation for the Lakers that it almost did. He got pulled right into where Justin was trying to go with the ball. Justin crossing over, VC all over him, 5 seconds to work. They get it to Miami. Miami back to Kaze. Kaze fading, contested. No, the Lakers rebound. They're going to set up their offense. It's 2-2. This is game 5, Dawsix. VC with the dunk there. Lakers lead 8-4 after the Jazz were totally shut down in their last possession. VC with another foul. He is reaching every time, going for that fluke. He hasn't been able to get it in this game so far, but he's gotten it in the rest of the series. You have to think one might be coming here. Justin stepping back, behind the back, again behind, looking to shoot. Crazy switches on the ball. Justin trying to get to the rim, but they're bumping him off of it. Now will he shoot the corner 3? They get it down to Miami. Has the smaller man. Kaze was open, but the pass is tipped away. Lakers running. It will be a 10-4 game. The Lakers defense has stepped up here in game number 5, and the Jazz don't seem to have an answer. Miami has had some very poor luck under the rim, as again, Kaze was open in the corner, but they get a right stick, hands up steal. Jazz do find a way to get back on the board. Cut the lead to 4. Some huge possessions here. Jazz need to find a way to get some stops. It decks to the corner. VC doesn't shoot it. Now it's Kai working out on Kaze, isolating. They get it to Crazy, back to Kai, back to Crazy, and Justin can't make it there in time to make a play. Some great ball movement from the Lakers. Everybody getting a touch on it there. Hesitating, going to the rim. VC shutting all of that down right now. Trying to relocate. VC dives, steals, saves. And it's VC going to the rim, passing out to Kai. They can't finish the highlight. They're going to have to set up their offense. Now it's Crazy for 3. Big time shot. And that really hurts the Jazz here. It feels like the Lakers players just want it more. And I'm not saying that like the Jazz aren't trying, but they've had so many loose ball saves, so many timely rebounds, you know, just all the little things in a real game where you'd say those are the intangibles. Those are the hustle plays. And the Lakers have come up with all the 50-50 balls in this series. They get it back to Kai. The dunk is blocked and it bounces in. And again, it just feels like the Lakers can do no wrong. That dunk was blocked, bounced in anyways. Jazz come up with a 3. They're going to need about 3 straight stops to come away with this one. Not going to be easy to do when they have the ability to get 2s or 3s at this point. Going to have to try to force a turnover, get a pluck, get a steal. Kaze fights through all the screens. They get it in the corner to Crazy. Back out to Kai. 7 seconds. VC decks is up. No good, but they get the rebound again. Now Kai wide open, and that will probably put the Jazz away and end this series. Again, another big-time rebound. Kaze tried to step back and shoot that one, but would have gotten the fade. Could not set his feet in time. Justin hesitating over to Kaze once again, now to Miami. Miami gets the crab, can't make it. Kaze with the rebound. Now it's Miami going to the rim. The Jazz just hunting 3s at this point. Passing up wide open dunks in a game that's likely over anyways. Justin fading, no good. Rebound. Maybe just trying to get some lab work in. And that one's going to be tipped away. The Jazz know it's just about over. VC in the corner, pump faking. Back to Kai. He has badge. Crazy has badge. And it's Kai with the underhanded layup. Jazz fall to 2-1 on the season after a Game 5 loss to the Lakers. They fought back in the series. They won Game 1, lost Games 2 and 3, win Game number 4, but it's not quite enough. They drop Game 5, and that will do it. The Jazz offense was totally shut down, largely because they were able to stop the rim runs from Justin that all of the Jazz's offense works off of. Everything for the Jazz comes off of the rim pressure from Justin, and VC was able to stop that, stay in front of him, and that spelled disaster for Utah. So for all the Jazz fans out there, anybody that was here just for them, they will be back at 8:15 Eastern time. So about 45 minutes from now, they will be back. I'll be back here, same spot, streaming their game against Blazer 5. So if you want to come back, I'll see you here in 45 minutes against Blazer 5 Gaming. Hopefully the Jazz can improve to 3-1.